what are you looking for in a manager, and how do you identify ways to help those managers to make sure that they're at a level that's serving the organization well and serving their staff well?
Yeah, it's an interesting approach because different philosophies on what makes a good manager. And what happens in IT very often is you have teammates who have risen through the ranks that are very technical versus being more teammate focused. And there's two philosophies here. There's the need to create an environment where teammates can move up technically and they can move up into the management of teammate space. And you can they don't have to be mutually exclusive. You can create competencies within a teammate that allow them to manage technology well or manage teammates well. And then they have a choice. So when you have two tracks of success, the thing is, if you're not managing teammates and having to have some of those more delicate conversations or be able to negotiate or be diplomatic, et cetera, you're still going to have those conversations with vendors and customers. And so the skill sets aren't that different. It's a matter of what you want to do with them. But one of the things that I believe is important is I always look for a level of curiosity when I'm bringing new teammates into the organization. So, the resume, if like a technical calling card, great. You know how to do all the things we need you to do. I ask people things like, what do they do for fun? What are they reading? What are they curious about? How they approach situation X? And it's not typical things. I joke that we recently hired our communications manager, and she's phenomenal. We hired her back in November. She started in November. And I asked her what she did for fun, and she told me baking was one of the things she likes to do. And I'm like, what do you bake? And I tell people, if she had said chocolate chip cookies, I wouldn't have hired her, but she makes lemon lavender pound cake. And I was like, you're hired. And it's the uniqueness, and I want them to appropriately push the envelope. So I will ask questions like, here's the stakeholders creating this environment. What are you going to do about it? And I don't want a canned answer. I want that thoughtful approach. There's two things I look for. If you can be authentic and you know how to communicate well, there's a good chance you're going to succeed as a leader.